Hello everybody, and welcome back to the PoorMansChemist. In this short video, we are going to try to make Rubidium Hexabromothallate, because we haven't done a complex from thallium yet, so we absolutely should. So what I've got here is a solution of thallium sulfate, made it exactly the way that I did in the thallium sulfate video. And the first step in our synthesis here is to precipitate out thallium 1 bromide. So, got here a solution of aqueous sodium bromide, and we're going to add this here. Nah. The bromide is very much so in excess, but that's fine. Alright, so now, get this good and mixed up here. Alright, now what I'm going to do is let this settle down, and once it's all settled down to the bottom, I'm going to decant the solution, and then we will proceed with making thallium 3 bromide, which is the next step. Alright, so now we are ready to go ahead and make the thallium 3 bromide. So what we're going to do is turn on the stirring. There's still a little bit of liquid in here because I didn't want to make it completely dry. It's okay if this takes place in aqueous solution so long as it is concentrated. Now what we're going to do here is just add some elemental bromine to this. And we'll try not to get it all over the damn place. Let that go until all of the thallium 1 bromide has dissolved. And it looks like it is going into solution very easily. Excellent, excellent. Look at that color. Ugh, God, the smell. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ah, yuck. I swear. For being so damn useful, bromine sure is disgusting. Alright, what I've got here is a pretty concentrated solution of rubidium bromide. How concentrated? I'm not really sure. I didn't weigh it out or anything. The textbook says that it needed to be, what was it, like 50 grams of rubidium bromide for just a couple grams of thallium 3 bromide. But we have very little of that in here, so I'm hoping that this will work. Moment of truth, here goes nothing. Okay. Have I forgotten some crucial step here? Or was it just not concentrated enough? Now, the crystals are supposed to be golden yellow, which is kind of the color of the solution, I suppose. Alright, so according to the textbook, this stuff is very soluble in water. So it may be that there's just too much water in here for it to precipitate out. I tried adding some more rubidium bromide. That didn't seem to make a whole lot of difference. But what did seem to make some difference was adding in more actual bromine. Let's see here. Put some more in there. rapidly goes into solution, it's got to be reacting with it. Although I think we've hit a point where there may be a little bit of excess here, finally. Anyway, what I'm going to let this do now is evaporate down some, and we will see if we can't get the product to crystallize. My only fear is that it could break down into rubidium tetrabromothallate, which is supposed to be a pale yellow compound. Rubidium hexabromothallate is supposed to be a golden yellow. So, fingers crossed, we get the one that we're after, and we get the hexabromo complex and not the tetrabromo. But hopefully with adding some excess elemental bromine in there, that will work towards us getting the hexabromo complex instead. Might get lucky and catch it crystallizing. Maybe. There we go. Now we can see it all. Sweet. Look at that shit. Alright everyone, there it is, our final product. All I did was I took a glass pipette and I just carefully pipetted off all of the liquid that was in there. So you can see it's right there. But according to the textbook, we can't wash this. If we attempt to recrystallize it, we can recrystallize it from water, but it will break down into rubidium tetrabromothallate. So, for rubidium hexabromothallate, this is the best that I can reasonably do with it. So, all I'm going to do now is dry it out and bottle it without spilling it. Without spilling it. Dear God, that would be a nightmare. So anyway, if you guys liked this short video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. Subscribe, comment, share the video, and until the next one, y'all, I will see you later.